Welcome back to Channel 626. Today we're breaking down Phineas and Ferb Season 1, Episode 3b, Swinter.
I think that'd be Wummer, wouldn't it?
At the beginning of the episode, Lawrence says,
Mum and I are getting rid of a few old things at the antique store.
This is the first reference of his occupation as an antique store owner. Mr. Fletcher also says,
Be easy on your sister, she's been a bit on edge lately.
Possibly referring to Candace falling off the ledge in the previous episode.
Scorpions!
And later in this episode, where Candace references the fact that she fell off a cliff in the previous episode.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Phineas says,
Hey, where's Perry?
And Perry takes a new route to enter his lair. Apparently, Agent P takes notes like I do.
This time we're worried about Doofenshmirtz buying laser pointers. I mean, 2 or 3 of them would be fine, but he just put in an order for 18,000 of them? Only a crazed, evil, and diabolical mind would do that.
Ferb says,
It's a unique and logic-defying amalgam of winter and summer.
And we see that they souped up the snow cone maker, which is actually what makes the snowy Swinter Mountain. Dr. D shows his Schmertzograph,
Between you and me, my popularity has plummeted to an all-time low.
which indicates that his popularity has dropped below ouch. He introduces his latest inator,
Behold, the Melt-inator 65000!
a likely reference to the Glenn Miller song, Pennsylvania 65000.
Pennsylvania 65000.
Apparently, Doofenshmirtz plans to add fish to his chocolate as a secret ingredient.
Collect my harvest through the city streets where it will be processed with my secret ingredients to produce the most irresistible confection in the tri-state area.
Not sure that's going to help much with the popularity meter. And later, he calls Perry.
Is that you're not going to do anything? You're just going to stand there like a dead fish?
The world's largest chocolate bar is being transported through the city on an open bed truck on a hot summer day.
At this very moment, the world's largest chocolate bar is passing through town on the way to the Smithsonian, but it will never arrive!
It could conceivably melt on its own without intervention from Doofenshmirtz, just like the Swinter Mountain later melts on its own when the power shuts down. Dr. D says,
I must aim it! Quickly!
even though moments earlier he was about to fire it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2.5, 2.25.
Was it not aimed then? Apparently you can hire Buford as a sled dog if you pay him in dog treats. On a day where they create winter and summer, they end up making
A cloud angel.
instead of a snow angel. We see Baljeet for the first time, even though he's not mentioned or given a speaking line. Back in his lab, Dr. Doofenshmirtz says,
Oops, I forgot to plug it in. I always wait till the last minute because it takes a lot of power.
but he fired the inator earlier in his demonstration. Was it not plugged in then? This girl goes from enjoying Swinter to watching baseball in a TV store, all in her swimsuit. And of course, even though Dr. Doofenshmirtz built the melting machine, that's not what ends up melting the Swinter Mountain. Phineas says,
Oh, there you are, Perry.
Stacy reminds Candace of this day later in the summer when Candace thinks that Jeremy likes a different girl.
You remember how you thought Jeremy was with a girl and she wasn't even a she? And then you ended up on that snowboard all crazy and out of control?
In fact, this day was so memorable, it inspires a future episode's adventure.
I know what we should do today. Remember how we made Swinter? Let's make Sfall. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sfall.
Trees are ready for shaking. Grab a rake if you're into raking.
And that's a wrap. Maybe they'll find a way to combine summer and spring in the new 40 episodes that they're working on. Leave a comment about what you're hoping to see in the new seasons they're making. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown of Are You My Mummy? Until then, remember, there's no platypus controlling you.
My teacher is a panda.